Hey everybody. Don't really have much else to say for the day. I ended up finding, like I mentioned, for the antique store vlog. I couldn't show it because it was in the car. I got my power cable for the computer power box. So now I have one for each. So, in essence, I am all ready to go with that stuff. I did blog TV tonight with Troy and pretty much everyone that was anyone and is cool was on there, except for the Bloodshed Brothers because they're not cool, or they are cool because they're building a fucking stadium haunt. So I guess we could forgive them. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. This was for some reason I don't know, one of the funner ones. It just went by really quick, like 3 hours, and um, everyone was making jokes and the hand jobs were flying around and it was a good old time. But the only other thing I really did tonight, like after finishing that Ghost yesterday, that was the one big thing for this year in the sense of getting a prop done before Halloween, and everything else is either like it's all build stuff that will just be built and sort of go up right away. So a lot of the next 2011 haunt build vlogs will all be pretty much pulling stuff out of storage, and then getting some the new stuff for this year, and just sort of going over new ideas. But I really don't have anything else to build. I'm going to bloody up a lot of stuff. I'm going, so I have to wrap a lot of things. Like I can pre-wrap a lot of stuff in barbed wire. Like I've mentioned a few times, I'm going for a more into. I just heard something crawling in my attic. God damn it! I really want to hope that we don't have rats in our attic, but that's besides the point. Anyway, um, where was I? Oh yeah. Pre-wrapping stuff in barbed wire. I'm going for a more extreme, presence this year with my haunts. More blood, more not necessarily gore. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit more, but just more visually shocking scenes. Not necessarily. I'm not having guts and stuff, or extra chopped off body parts more than I usually have or anything. But it's gonna be fun, and I can start, like I said, I can start dumping a lot of blood on certain things just because they're just too clean looking. Like I figured, which I lied in an earlier video. I had said that I had already taken like the little lights and sound thing out of this guy, which I hadn't. And I didn't realize it, so I went ahead and gutted her out. And this made me think, like, you really don't know, like, just quickly looking at a skull if it's a female or a male. And I think this is, like, one of the first and only female skulls, I've ever seen that has, like, blonde hair attached to it. So it's kind of unique. So I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to dump some blood on it and get some blood in the hair just so it's not so pristine looking. And I'm going to shove it on top of one of the tall, like 10-foot pieces of rebar, just sort of looking down. And maybe I have a ton of other skulls about this size with no hair, and I might throw a couple of them up on there as well. And put some blood and stuff on those. So, I'm just kind of pre-thinking all those little details like that now of things that I'm either going to do. Like I said, I can do in advance. They don't have to wait till Halloween. But I did pull out. These are going to be new this year, but made a bunch of pre-done LED lights. A little PVC pipe with 3 little LED spots and a little bottle cap. The only thing is I don't have any 9-volt. I think that's right. I don't have any of the batteries that I need for these, and these ones aren't cheap, so it kind of sucks. So I need to go buy the cheapest, crappiest, 9-volt battery or whatever that I need for it before Halloween, because I have a bunch of these this year, I still plan on using all my LED spotlights, and I have a couple floodlights. I'm gonna still use those, but I think since I'm sort of condensing the haunt this year, the smaller lights will be a better idea. Um, if you have a smaller haunt, like just like a porch haunt or just a little graveyard, using a couple of the floodlights can just totally drown out the overall look and feel of your display. So I recommend for a smaller haunt, use smaller lights. And since I'm shrinking it down this year, blah blah blah, yada yada. But anyway, so I got a bunch of these, and oh, and then I used a couple of these last year, but I don't know, like 4 or 5 of these. I think about 5 of these, and they just run. They're ghetto rigged they're actually just little tea light lanterns that have been rigged with a little battery pack on the bottom that run up to a little flashing red light, which, give me a second, and there you go. You see it has like the little, you can kind of tell it's flickering on there. It has a little flickering red light in it. Might as well turn off the light and... Ooh, it's creepy. I'm going to do the rest of the vlog like this. Anyways, I got a bunch of these, and they are... Last year I just had them hanging in some trees, like in the very back of the haunt, like right where the candy bucket is. And this year I'm going to hang them from my little spinning motors and rig them up so they move like this, and a couple of them move up and down. Like above the tombstones and stuff, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Hanging from fishing line, obviously, so they just look they're floating there. But yeah, so that's the tale of the haunted lantern. Anyway, that's about it. I will be working all day tomorrow, so probably nothing amazing going on tomorrow. I do need to make it back over to my parents' house because that's pretty much 99% of the stuff is over there, so I got to start pulling out some things. And I think all the barbed wire is in my shed, so I got to pull the barbed wire out of my shed so I can start wrapping stuff in barbed wire. But anyway, you guys have a good evening. But it almost felt like saying take scare. Sorry, terror clowns. This just seemed like a terror clown sort of image on the screen. But you guys have a good night. Oh, you can't see it. Right. Hold on. There you go. Peace.